13:38 first quarter. This is the 49ers' first offensive play. Nick Mullens' first pass attempt of the game. And it's just a short pass to Kendrick Bourne, who runs a slant and is open. A quick one-step drop, a pass Nick Mullens makes in his sleep, but he misses wildly here. High and away. Bourne has to dive just to get a hand on it to prevent it from being intercepted. Watch. If Bourne doesn't tip this, I mean, this really could be picked. How did Nick Mullens miss a throw that he makes in his sleep? Well, I didn't play football growing up, not tackle football, but I played a lot of baseball, and I know a little bit about throwing. And when a right-handed thrower misses high and away like that, he overthrew the ball. He left his arm behind his body, which affected his release point, and the ball sailed high and away. Usually you see it, first pitch of a game, relief pitcher comes in overamped, closer, almost hits the batter in the head. This is Nick Mullens right here, putting everything he can into it, leaves his arm behind his body. Remember, this is national television. He's a backup quarterback. He was just great against the Giants. He knows if he plays well in this game, all the national TV pundits will be talking about him as a franchise quarterback. He'll be the topic of conversation in a good way all week. There's a lot at stake for him. He's overamped. Rattled. Misses bad. If he were a major league pitcher and this was his first throw of the game, he'd need to take a long walk around the mound and take a deep breath. 13:35 first quarter, 2nd and 10. This is the next play. Remember, he didn't get an opportunity to walk around the mound and settle himself down. This is football. There's a play clock. They're on to the next play. So he's rattled. He's overamped. This is a pitcher who could definitely hit the batter in the head on the next throw or miss wildly. This guy hasn't settled down yet. He hasn't found the strike zone. So here, let's back it up a little bit. It's a play action pass. They're going to Kyle Juszczyk. It's a beautifully drawn up play. He looks like he's blocking. Oh, no, he's not. Guy whiffs. He's wide open, but he gets a piece of Juszczyk. Which is key because they've practiced this play all week. It's in the script. They practiced it in the walkthrough. It just changes the timing of the play a little bit to where Mullins needs to relax, take a breath, wait a second before throwing the ball. He also has Brandon Graham, who just beat George Kittle. That's a tough block for Kittle. Still, you got time. He rushes it, overthrows it. Take a breath, take a step, reset your feet, hit it. It's a layup. But again, he's overamped. The timing's off a little. He sees Brandon Graham coming. He misses a pass that's going to haunt him the rest of his life. Because if he makes it, look, I mean, it's a touchdown. Or a 70-yard gain at least. And what's so tough is that it's a 15-yard throw, if that. It's a throw that George Kittle could make. Kendrick Bourne could make. Kyle Juszczyk could make. You could probably make. Nick Mullens can make. So the question is, why'd you miss it? Is it because you don't have the temperament of an NFL quarterback? Or were you just a little overamped in the biggest game of your life? Well, we'll find out. 2:51 second quarter, 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 7-yard line. In the red zone. This is Nick Mullens' first interception at an inexcusable part of the field. It cost the Niners 3 points here. They were in field goal range, threatening to score a touchdown. It's a play-action pass. Mike McGlinchey gets beat right away. That's not Nick Mullens' fault. Still, what his job is here, once he sees the problem, the pressure he's under, take the sack. Now, John Elway might be able to, in his prime, could hit this throw to Trent Taylor off his back foot with a guy bearing down on him. Jump off your back foot, throw a laser to Trent Taylor. I mean, Josh Allen could make that throw. Patrick Mahomes could make that throw. Carson Wentz can make that throw. Maybe C.J. Beathard can make that throw. Maybe Jimmy Garoppolo can make that throw. Nick Mullens, you know you can't make that throw. I love you, Nick. You know you can't make that throw. You don't have the arm to jump off your back foot and throw the ball over this defender in front of this guy and hit 5'7" Trent Taylor. Don't even try it. Off your back foot in the red zone? No. You got to know your limitations. So why did Nick Mullens even attempt this? Because he does know his limitations. My theory is he had a 7-point mistake on the second throw of the game. He missed a touchdown pass to Kyle Juszczyk. Not the end of the world, but now he's pressing. He's trying to make up for it. He's trying to do something good, to make up for the bad thing he did, the original sin of the game. And now he does sin number 2. 32 seconds left in the first half, 1st and 10. This might be the most disconcerting play of the game for Nick Mullens because he has a good pocket. It's just a really good pass rush, and it seems like it's affecting him a little bit, like maybe he's seeing ghosts, because here he's just going to check down to Jerick McKinnon. He doesn't have a lot of space to step into the throw, but he has space to step into the throw. He's checking down to his running back, and he misses low. Again, that's a throw Nick Mullens makes in his sleep, and all I can say, look, he seems affected by the left tackle in Derek Barnett. He doesn't really step into this throw. Watch. Stiff front leg, doesn't shift his weight. And again, Nick Mullens, he's terrific when he has space to step into his throws. There was no pass rush against the Giants. The Eagles have a hell of a pass rush, and when he's throwing off his back foot, he'll one-hop the running back. This was a tough matchup for him. 10:06, fourth quarter, 3rd and 10. Remember, Nick Mullens is pressing because he missed the throw to Ustrek. He's trying to make up for his original sin, and it's 3rd and long, which means something bad is going to happen. The Eagles bring pressure, and the Niners don't pick it up. Daniel Brunskill's late to react to the blitzing DB. Mullens needs to get rid of the ball right now, and no one's looking at him. No one's open. He has nowhere to go. You got to take this sack and punt the ball, but he's not going to do that because he's been pressing all game. He wants to make up for his mistake and show something good on national television. So he's waiting for Kendrick Bourne to get open. Kendrick Bourne has to whip out here and then come back to the inside. That's where he's going with the ball. Brandon Graham is coming fast. Once again, Mike McGlinchey can't block. Daniel Brunskill can't block. And instead of just taking the sack, Mullens holds it too long, slides to his left, and fumbles. Makes a bad play even worse. If he took the sack, it wouldn't have been his fault. There was no protection, no one open. That is your fault. 5:50, fourth quarter, 1st and 10. This is Nick Mullens' final throw of the game, the pick six. Notice he's under center. It's going to be a straight drop back with no play action, which means he doesn't initially see the left side of the field. That's just the way it is. He has to know that. If he wants to throw left on a straight drop back from under center, he's got to get his head around and look because he doesn't see this linebacker right now. He's focused on Bourne. He's focused on making this throw. And he totally doesn't see this linebacker right here. And it's a pick six. Let's look at it from the end zone. A guy trying to do too much. Throwing blind, basically. Still, he's trying to hold the linebacker here, but doesn't see 49. He holds 47, doesn't see 49. Does the ball get tipped, or does it just come out a little strange? Not a tight spiral. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't have thrown that ball. It's important for Nick Mullens and everyone to remember that even in the worst game of his life, the game from hell, he still made 2 of the best throws of his career. This right here was probably the best throw he's ever made in the NFL. This is second quarter, 3rd and 6. He's going deep to George Kittle, who's being covered man-to-man. Kittle's open right now. Mullens doesn't hesitate. Sees it, steps into the throw. When he steps into the throw, he can make any throw in this offense and hits Kittle in stride deep down the field outside the numbers. If Jimmy Garoppolo made that throw, you'd give him a standing ovation. I think Mullens deserves a standing ovation for this throw as well. That's a big league throw. He missed the one to Kyle Juszczyk and hit this one perfectly. It's like the one Jimmy Garoppolo threw in the Super Bowl that didn't count. Go figure. 8:30, 3rd quarter, 3rd and goal from the 5. This is another dime from Nick Mullens. He's going to George Kittle in the end zone, something you almost never see. Looks at him right away. No hesitation. Being covered by this linebacker, Mullens going to go to him right now and put the ball where only Kittle can catch it. Again, it's like, duh, why would quarterbacks do this every game? But you never see anyone use George Kittle this way. Maybe they should. Perfect pass over the linebacker. Great catch. That's a big league throw. Remember that, Nick. You did that.